Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. She's coming. Tell her. She's down.
The Valedictorian medal goes to the senior with the highest grade point average after 4 years of study. I'm pleased to recognize an individual who is an academic star, incredible distance runner, and leader throughout the school. She will enter Dartmouth College in the fall. Please extend congratulations and a welcome to Nancy Seam. Ladies and gentlemen, Nancy Seam.
At the very first assembly of the year, Mr. Tashton talked to the entire school about delayed gratification. To recap, for those of you who were not there that hot August morning, when it was way too early to function, there was a New York Times article that talked about a test done in 1970 by Walter Mischel. Mischel took a group of 4-year-olds and gave them a marshmallow. He told them that they could eat the marshmallow now, or wait and receive 2 marshmallows. Some 4-year-olds gobbled theirs down right away. Others exercised a few minutes of self-control. And a few 4-year-olds waited the whole 15 minutes and did indeed receive 2 marshmallows for their patience. The study followed this group of children over their lives and found a correlation between those who had exercised delayed gratification and the overall outcome of their lives. Those who were able to wait scored better on the SATs, got into better colleges, made more money, and had an overall higher standard of living. I think that this experiment has a lot to say about how one should live his life. Of course, whether or not as a 4-year-old you could pass the marshmallow test doesn't need to be what defines you for life. But I think that delayed gratification is something to be admired and practiced. Over the past 4 years, every single person in the graduating class of 2010 has exercised delayed gratification. And because of it, we are able to stand here proudly today with a feeling of accomplishment. Ethan Faxon has stayed true to his goals despite the enticement to do something easier, and as a result is about to begin his career in the Army. Emery Boudreau gave up her senior spring and the comfort of BBA in Vermont, but in return was able to spend the past 4 months in India. And if you ask her, I'm sure she'll tell you it was more than worth it. Charlotte Salzgiver gave up taking an easy senior course load and took more APs than anyone I know, and was accepted into the University of Pennsylvania, her top choice. Brandon Ogilvie and Matt Rosenthal were willing to endure hours of practice, drills, and pain, and it paid off because they had amazing goals and saves, respectively, this fall in soccer. Chelsea Charbonneau received Best in Show at an anime convention in Colchester for her artwork, after 6 years of drawing. The entire cast of Play On put hundreds of hours into rehearsals, and because of this, they put on an absolutely amazing show. Sarah Shahadi did countless laps of speed work around Equinox Pond this fall, even when she could have been doing the easy Taconic Mile, and as a result had the best run of her career at cross-country states. These are just a few examples. Everyone who is graduating here today has put off doing the easy thing at one point or another so that he or she could reap the benefits of delayed gratification. Yet while all of us have accomplished many great things and tackled the hurdle of high school, in the years to come, we will again be faced with challenges. When this happens, I want you to think of all the successful events you've already completed and the hard work it took to get where you are. What I want you to take out of this speech is that if you're willing to put in the hard work and the effort, even though it may not always be fun, it will pay off. However, you don't have to go through these struggles alone. Everybody here has, at one point or another, had somebody to help him out. Whether it be a parent, a teacher, a sibling, or one of our 198 peers standing to my left and right, none of us would be where we are today without the help of someone. I would like to thank Dave Curtis for always believing in me and giving me encouragement when I needed it, even if it meant barking at me during a cross-country race. I'd also like to thank my sister Mary. Her example of courage and creativity is inspiring to me. However, most importantly, I need to thank my parents, Lauren and Boopstein. Without you two supporting me in everything that I do, I wouldn't be where I am today. Thank you. So remember, when you are inevitably faced with a temptation to give up, or when you want to take the easier path, keep focused on what lies ahead. If you persevere and put in the work now, I promise that you'll be grateful later. So congratulations to the Burr and Burton graduating class of 2010. I think that we've all delayed our gratification long enough, and now we have earned our marshmallows. Thank you.
Uh-oh. There's something in that bag.
Marshmallows. Oh my God.
All right, thank you, Nancy. Most people use visual aids, you use the culinary aids. And I'm glad someone was paying attention to that speech, too. We move on. Each year, the senior class selects. The senior class, that's these guys, selects someone from our faculty and staff.
In the shadow of equinox, so Burr and Burton stands. She guards the valley from her hill with strong, protecting hands. She lifts her pointed fires high to guide our steps aright. Her sons and daughters far and wide shall keep her honor bright. Onward and forward, we'll raise her standard high. Onward and forward, the watchfires must not die. We will lift our eyes up to her hills, and in her strength stand free. To you, O Burr and Burton, we pledge our loyalty.
Permit me to offer you a final lesson, a final insight from your time here at BBA.